taking the time out of your day to join us. You're here listening to Chisme y Chords, where faith, music, and real conversations connect. And I am your host, Mercedes Renee. And today we have the most beautiful, amazing Marlisa Vela with us. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. I am so elated that you are here. It's been a minute since we've been trying to get you on, and I'm so glad that you're here. Tell us what's
Um,
going on in the
Thank you
world
so
of
much.
Marlisa Vela right now.
Well, I want to say hi to everybody. Thank you so much for having me. And I just wanted to apologize for the last time. I know the last time I had some
No.
issues, technical issues, but I'm really glad that I'm here, and it's such a blessing. And well, we have a lot going on. Actually, I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. We're gonna have that big event October the 17th, which is gonna be in Santa Rosa. It's a
Yes.
Ruben Vela festival. It's in honor of my dad tribute. There's going to be quite a bit of bands. So, yes, and I'm so excited. Last year, it was amazing. It was super amazing. There was a lot of people for it being the first annual. So
Yes.
it was really nice. Yes. And I want to thank all the people came from different cities. It wasn't just Santa Rosa, because I mean, that's where I grew up and that's my hometown. And I'm very proud, but yeah, I have quite a bit going on right now. So, and I just released my video, La Parandera.
Yes.
So I don't know if you had a chance to see it, but yeah.
I did. I did. I had a chance to see all your music that was sent over, and it's so great. And I've been following you anyway, so your
Uh,
voice is so amazing, and your music is amazing. And I'm just so proud of everything that you are doing.
thank you.
You're just an amazing human, and just spiritually, and everything that you're doing, and everything that you put out, and just you in general, spiritually, and just you as a person, you're just an amazing being, and I just love
Thank
that.
you.
I love it.
I love that about you as well. As we met, and I just felt this connection with you, and I just could sense and see your sincerity, that you were just a really sincere person, really amazing person and stuff. And I mean, we just clicked, right away, and I really appreciate that, because I could feel that, through the conversations that we're having. And it was like I said, it's a major blessing, because we've stayed in touch, and I'm very
Yeah.
proud of you too, for
Oh,
having,
thank you.
congratulations for y'all show. And
Oh, thank
it's really great. I'm so glad I'm here.
Yes, I'm so glad you're here too. I really am. So tell me, how do you stay spiritually grounded in the music industry? Because you know the music industry can be so hard. So how do you stay spiritually grounded while you're in the music industry?
Well, for one, it hasn't been easy, because that's one of the things I think that were I fell short a lot of the times, but it's really great how you say that, because that's a part of my everyday. I mean, I'm such a spiritual person, and
Yeah.
I like for that to be a part, because there's no way that I could do anything without the blessing, without God. I mean, without, him in my life. I mean, I talk to him all the time. As soon as I get home, I get on my knees, I pray, and I thank him throughout the day. I'm talking to him. He's guiding me with everything, especially coming back into the music for after so many years. It really wasn't easy for me, to be honest with you, because it's not only that, but I started later in life. I started like I was 25,
Right.
and then I went on, and then without putting too much, basically, I put a lot on hold, like my career on hold for a while, I was mom and everything. And
Yeah,
then with my dad passing, I had to take care of my mother. So I had to be a lot of things for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
but the music, it never left me. And I've always, I did sing at the church too. And then it was whatever I was feeling. To me, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of struggle a little with that, because I did try that. I was on the platform. They did have me sing, and it was a different feeling when I sang on stage. To sing,
Yeah.
it was a different feeling, and it was the purity. It was just like my whole body would get hot. It was really weird. Like I would start to sweat. My hands would even start to sweat. But I felt this peace during when I was up on stage. And I think a lot of people could connect with that, and felt that. So. I did. I really enjoyed it, but I prayed about it. I'm like, Father God, just open the doors wherever it is that you want me. But I know that that it's a decision he wants us to make for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want anybody afuera sas. He doesn't want, he wants it to be something that's in our hearts to do.
For sure.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
but I was really excited about it. So coming back this time around, it was it was a lot of thought that went into it, and everything kept prolonging and stuff. Something would happen, or this would happen, or but I just felt it was just the right time for me to to do this.
Well, and
So
you're doing amazing at it. You're doing so good,
yeah.
and your music is so good. And when you know what your God-given calling is, and you know what God is asking you to do, and putting your voice where it needs to be, that's being obedient. And I'm so proud of you, and so proud of your journey thus far, and what you're doing. So, I mean, you're killing it, sis. You're killing
Thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, it's I've asked him, I put the ideas in my head, down to everything. Like, one thing I learned, even with the job that I have a very stressful job, but I love what I do. And I've been there for years, and just getting a new position in management. One thing I learned, um, I needed him more than anything. And it's not just when you need him, you talk to him or just ask for stuff. It's all the time. I
right.
thank him for everything all the time. And at the time, I'm like, if I take this position, if I do this, it's gonna prolong my career, because I want to learn. I'm that type of person that when I do something, I want to do it wholeheartedly. I want to do a really good job at it. I put everything, every fiber of my being, I put into what I'm doing, whether it's writing a song, whether it's even if I'm cleaning the house, I'm gonna do everything I can. That's just the way I am. That's the person I am. And so it wasn't easy. And then this project that I had been working on, it was in the making, like uh it's been like 4 years. I started back 4 years ago, me and Rick Garcia from THR Records. And it's something that, he's like, why don't you do the music, do get the best songs of your dad. So it took 6 to 9 months to do that. So this was like a long time, already there. People think, oh, you just came out with this. No. This was like since 4 years ago. So we've had the music, and we just, right when we're getting close to finishing it, our dear friend, which I will be putting out there as well. This is part of the journey that I said that I was going to be posting and so forth. I also want to dedicate the album to Juan Thez. He was with me for so many years, and right before we're almost finished, we were one song away. He passed away 3 days before, so
Yeah,
we had to do everything all over again. And it's just been a journey, trust me. And I think that's why I call it the journey, and it's,
right.
to me, it's just been a blessing to do it. There's been changes, there's been other people that have come in, but he was able to save his, like him doing the drums, like we're able to save that. There were some things we couldn't get back, but Rick is amazing. Rick was really has been such a sport, and he's been by my side, and it's something that we've been doing together, because there were late nights, there were, and I worked so many hours. So it's like, it's been trying to put everything together, making the video, doing everything. Like, I have a lot that's going to be coming out, which I'm really excited about. But I'm so grateful and thankful, because God's literally leading me to everything that I'm doing, and I'm excited about it.
I'm so excited for you because I remember you telling me the story about him passing, and I remember that you were upset about it, and I remember the whole story of it. And I just know that he's just looking down and just so proud of everything that you're doing with, even with the stuff in the music, keeping the stuff in the music, right?
Yes, and it's
Know that he,
really weird, because he literally called me 2 days before, and or three. He goes, Marley, I have all the band together. I already talked to all these people. You're gonna have somebody representing you. Everything was gonna be done on that day. And I was like, oh, I can't wait. It actually made us closer, and it's so weird how he was put into the, like, he was a part of the project, and which I hadn't seen him in years. But every time we performed, it's like if we just like went back to where we were. He was a very amazing person, very talented. And when I met him, he was 17 years old when I first met him, and all he played was norteño. And I think too, it's like seeing people and seeing the potential that they have, seeing the greatness that they have, and
mm,
having them. I've always been that way, because that's one thing that my dad always was. He let so many huge names, now that they're really, they have amazing, of course, are big talents. My dad was always like, no, no, you perform, you show off your talent. That my dad wasn't just about, hey, it's me, it's about me. My father was never like that. And I think that's one thing he told me. He goes, it's not hard to get up there, but it's hard to stay there.
Stay
So
there,
you
yeah.
always humble yourself, always humble yourself, because the people that are the ones that put you up there, you need to take time for them. They come up to you, they talk to you. I mean, you need to make the time because they made you, you know what I'm saying? And it's something so amazing that he was always the most friendliest person. I mean, I learned so much from my father, and and I just the whole album is, like I said, it's dedicated to him, and also dedicated to one because he gave so much. He was just an amazing person. Like,
Mhm.
so to get all this music together, I just feel like it's been so many years, and putting it out like this, I feel like it's just it's the right time,
Yeah,
to do this. Yeah.
that's amazing. So, other than your dad, your amazing dad, who has been influences for you in the music industry? Who influenced you to do music other than your amazing dad?
Well, I've always, oh my gosh, she's amazing. I've always it's real weird because I always had someone in different genres, but
Mm,
I love Laura Canales. Laura Canales was my all time, like, wow. She was just so unique. How you knew when it was her. I
oh,
just like the authenticity. What do you say?
authenticity. Yeah.
Authenticity. There you go. I really love that about her, and I like people who's so original, and also Gloria Stefan. I was such a huge Gloria Stefan fan. I
Yeah.
used to, I mean, I would get on a picnic table, I would get hairbrush or whatever I had there, or like a remote, anything, and I would just act like I was her. Like, I just loved everything. I liked how the different styles of music, and I kind of feel like that's me. Like, I have different styles, that's part of me, and it's part of my journey, it's part of who I am. I have conjunto. I can do conjunto, I can do rap, I can do Christian, I can do Tejano. Anything I do, I'm gonna give it 1,000%. I love country. I feel like I'm a mixture of everything. That's just who I am. That's my personality. And
And
I
that's
don't know. I
great
think,
because, and
yeah,
that's great because not every artist can do that. Not every artist can do country, Christian, Tejano, rap, cumbia. Not everybody can have a conglomerate of like all of that meshed in
yeah.
one. Everybody can do that. So that's a blessing for you to have.
Yes, and I love I love different, like I said, different styles of music too. I also love the Shania Twain, like in country, like someone that I just liked how she kind of broke it was, she just was who she was. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really make any apologies. This is who I am, and it was very, very different because it was so conservative in the
Correct.
country. So I just feel like people that are just I don't know.
Step out of
To
their
me, I
comfort.
just admire. Yes,
Yeah.
and she writes her music, and just to be a part of it from the beginning to the end, and that's when I think the thing about for Tejano for me, I have to say is that I think the biggest challenge is that I wanted to learn because my Spanish was never that great, and people said that, guys, your Spanish is horrible. Like, to be honest with you, but when I sing, it's different, and I like write at. That was a challenge for me. It's real simple, obviously, the way I write it, but. Um, to me, anything that's a challenge to me, I want to be better at it. I want to do really, really good at it. And writing was probably one of the biggest uh, challenges for me. And I want to thank Rick and Hilda from CHR because they took a chance with me. I showed my music when I had written it to other people, and they loved it. But at the time, it was some legal stuff that was kind of tied in, and they were the only ones that took the time to actually get me back on track and get me back the music and so forth, for something that had happened a long time ago. And they believed in me, and so that music is, when that was the first album I came on with CHR with
Uh,
them. So half the music I wrote on that album. So I just want to revisit that too, because I feel like I just put it out there. I didn't really take the time to really digest everything and to actually have people listen to it. This is why this is so important to me, doing my father's tribute, but also putting in the music. where I am right now, I'm embracing it. It's really different. I think at 54, like I'm 54. So, and I'm really, really proud of my age. A lot of women don't like to talk about it, but to me, it's part of who I am. And I still feel like there's so much more God has a plan for me. I feel like there's so much more. And like He's still writing my story. There's so much more that He wants from
Absolutely.
me. So I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. I might look 54, but inside I feel like I'm 20. You know what I'm saying? Like I have
Mhm.
all that. There's still so many things I want. So many things that I just want to do. I feel like I'm just starting the second part of my life. I'm
Well,
excited about it.
you look amazing at 54. I'll tell you that. You look amazing. You're doing
Thank
great.
you.
Oh, of course. And I love that you embrace your age. I embrace my age as well, even though my kids will tell me that, Mom, you grew up with Jesus. They'll tell me, Mom, what did Jesus say on this day? You grew up with Jesus. They're always making fun of my age.
Oh,
So it's okay. It's
oh,
but they do it jokingly. They love me. But no, I love that you embrace your age. I embrace my age. I don't feel my age. My body may feel it just because of everything I'm going through, but my inner being does not feel it. Um,
but
so
you're always so strong. And despite what I was so impressed with you, I mean, not to get off the subject, but I just want to say, I would have never known how, gosh, you're just such an amazing person and so strong with everything that you go through. Like I would have never thought that or known it because you're just so strong. You're like, no, this is what's going on in my, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna keep. That's what I just was like, wow. You were a very big inspiration. You're talking about inspirations. You were a very big inspiration for me too, because
thank you.
sometimes I didn't feel, and that was part of another thing. You don't feel. I'm sorry about myself. Like health
Yeah,
wise, I wasn't. There was some times where there was some stuff kind of going on here, and it just all came at the same time. And and the good thing about it is that I was already like so grateful, and I've always had this really great connection that I've always had with God. Like I've always talked to Him, even when
yeah.
since I was real, real young. And
Mhm.
it's weird. He got me through everything. I mean, am I going through some stuff right now? Yes, I am. But you inspire me because I know that what I'm going is nothing compare. There's other people that are going through worse.
Yeah,
And you're a very big inspiration, and I do appreciate that very much. I really
thank
do. Just
thank
being who you are.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But I always do tell people that just because I'm going through something doesn't mean that my something is bigger than somebody else's. We're all going through
Yeah.
something. So yeah, I always make sure to tell people that just because I'm going through a cancer journey doesn't mean it's bigger than somebody else's
Yeah.
journey. So yeah, please know that. And you're doing amazing. You really, really are.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So are you.
Thank
So are
you.
you. Yes.
I want to say hi to Mr. Joe Gonzalez. He says saludos. Hi, Mr. Joe. I also want to say hi to David Vela. He says hello, Mercedes Renee. Oakland is watching. He also says hello, Miss
Wow.
Marty.
Hello. Hi.
Sirius Tejano is watching. So hello, Sirius Tejano, Mr. Joe. Hi, how are you? So I wanted to say hello to everybody for watching and tuning in. We love you guys. Um,
Yes.
so yeah, so every artist has a first big moment. What was the moment that made you feel like, okay, this is really happening to me?
They have a good moment. Is that what you said? I'm
The
so sorry.
first big moment, like a
Oh,
first big moment. What was that moment for you that made you feel like, oh my goodness, this is really happening at the moment?
um, I would say my very big moment was actually, I know this is, and it was probably not really on stage. It was actually hearing my song on the radio,
Oh,
like in a
that.
big station.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget, I was there and I remember where I was actually in Corpus. And I remember hearing it and I was, oh my gosh, I started screaming and yelling. Like it sounds so different and to hear yourself, and just the fact that people were calling in and, to listen to something that I had and they could relate to something that I wrote that, I was like, wow, that's really amazing. That's something. And then I was playing a lot in Laredo, and I've always loved playing over there as well. And they've always been real supportive. It took me time to build up, but I'm very grateful that they gave me the opportunity to do that. And I remember hearing my song, I was like, and people calling in and people actually telling me what after I would perform. uh, I love the one-on-one time that I would have with them, and they
Um,
literally would follow me for years. I saw, remember, a little kid, and he was like, till he was older, and I saw him again, and it's really weird, like, not weird, but it was so like, wow, like
Rewarding.
they,
Yeah.
they yeah. And that, you know what, the song that I wrote, it was called Sola. It was a long time ago, and they're like, wow, I went through really, like, you got me through that. Like, that's when I think it really hit me as a songwriter, and also because I felt like I came really a long way. I like I said, I didn't know Spanish, that my Spanish wasn't that great. So I wanted to learn. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to write. I'm gonna learn, and from one who was really, really good at all that. And he's like, look, he goes, write what you feel, write it. He goes, and then, because I always start with a hook, with a chorus, and so after that, he goes, well, I'll correct it, for you. So to make sure that, and that's, it was going to be real simple. But I think that's what it was for me, is actually hearing my song, and then actually people calling in, like they took time to call in. That's
Oh,
what means a lot to me, that they're even, saying it just, it does mean a lot, because everyone can be anywhere else, and the
oh
fact that
yeah.
they're here,
Absolutely.
it means a lot.
I love that. That has to be such a proud moment. And then
Yeah.
also when you're performing and people are singing to your lyrics and dancing to your
Yes.
lyrics, can you imagine? I mean,
Yes.
and you are imagining because they're doing it, but I mean, that has to be such a proud moment. Um,
Yes.
and just that they're singing to your lyrics and dancing to your lyrics and dancing to your music, that has to be such
Yes.
a proud moment as well.
It is. It is. And like I said, it's a blessing, because I come across a lot of people. And I remember even at my job, there was this lady that I met, because it's kind of really, the experience that you get sometimes is it's not that it's awkward for me, but it's like, wow, they know who I am. And I can be somewhere, and they'll be like, hey, aren't you, Marlisa Vela, or aren't you the singer? And I'll be like, yeah, well, yeah, I go by Marley, but like, that's, but my name's Marlisa, and they'll know who my dad is, they'll know who I am. And this one lady just told me, she goes, you know what, I always wanted to be a singer. She goes, and you inspire me, because I felt like after a certain age, I felt like I can't. She goes, to me, you're representing, and I really love that. She goes, I really love your music. And that meant so much to me. Like, they
Yeah.
pay attention,
Mhm.
you're noticed, you're acknowledged. And the fact that you're doing something is not just for yourself, but it's also inspiring other people that you don't think is inspiring, because maybe this was their goal, maybe this was their dream. And as much as me, like, I get starstruck too. I mean, I look at other artists, I'm like, wow, I think she's still amazing, to see that they're still singing, or they're okay. That gives hope to me.
Oh,
So
for
it
sure.
does the same thing to me, as what I might be to somebody else. There's someone doing that for me as well. So I feel very inspired as well, all the way around. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what my call is, but I just know that I'm just asking for guidance, and I feel it in my heart. I feel like he's directing me, he's guiding me.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. All you have to do is sit down and listen to what he's telling you and be obedient,
Exactly.
and you're following line and you're just doing it, and you're doing it, sis. You're really doing it. And
Oh, thank
I
you.
can't say enough how proud I am of you. And you're just, I'm always on your corner. I'm always your cheerleader. You know that.
Thank
I'm
you.
just so forever proud of you. So forever proud of you.
uh,
I want to say hello to TDK del Mero Monte. He says saludos. He says hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
If you could describe your sound in 3 words, what would those 3 words be, and why are those 3 words important to you?
If I could describe myself, like, in 3 words.
Your sound in
Oh,
three
my.
words.
My sound. um I would say I would say definitely energetic.
Mhm.
I would say vibrant. I would say, and you know what? And I would say probably very, very. There's the word that I'm looking for. What is it, like, when you're? I like to feel like, what's that word? It's like when you do something and other people feel your, like, feel everything you're feeling. What's like, I'm not sure what it is. I would say that
Like
would be
your
the best
aura,
thing.
like your aura.
Yeah, like that,
Mhm.
because to me, I want them to take that with them. when
Yeah.
they're there with me,
Yeah.
because I feel like once I'm there,
Hmm.
I become like another person. It's like
Oh, for
kind
sure.
of, it's two people, you know?
Yeah.
And once you get up there, it's like, I'm definitely, I wish I could be more like that when I'm off stage, but I'm not. But that's just something I can't even explain it. It likes,
No, yeah.
and so I feel like that's what I would want them to feel, exactly what I'm feeling when I'm up there, because I can't even explain what turns
The
on. Like
energy.
it just
Yeah.
like boom, like a switch, you know?
Oh, for
And
sure.
yeah, and I think it would definitely be that, because the energy that I put out when I dance from one end to the other, I've always been dramatic in that way, I guess. I vibrant, the vibrant, I don't know, just the way I feel when I'm up there, that this, I can't even explain it.
The
I just
energy.
feel youthful, I feel fun, I feel excited, I feel all those things, you know, when I perform. And I could have the worst day or something happen, and I just leave it all there. And just connecting with everybody is just something that I just absolutely, I love it. I
Oh,
love connecting with it. Yeah.
mhm, for sure. And I feel like it's the same way for me, but I'm on my worship team and I do all kinds of things. And so when I'm on stage doing worship, I want everybody to exude what I want to exude what I'm feeling and like pass
There
it on
you go.
to everybody else.
Yes.
And so
Exude.
I know exactly, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying because I feel so good and I feel so wonderful that I want everybody to like, ooh, like feel it,
Exactly. I
you
want
know.
them to feel what I'm feeling, you know, and I think it's, there's the thing that you can't, even as an artist or even as someone in the public eye, and I think the one, you're never ever gonna fool the people who are watching you, ever. If you
Exactly.
do not want to be there, they're gonna feel it, they're gonna sense it, they can feel everything that you're feeling when you're up there.
Mhm.
And that's what I'm saying, that's what I want to come across. And there's been people that I've seen and I can feel their energy. It's crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Even when there's this church that I go to, and I absolutely love the church. But when I like to go early, I like to be there, because what gets me, yes, the word is amazing, but it's the music. And
Yes.
and when I come out of there, and even during the week, I find myself singing the music, like,
Music.
you
Hmm.
know, the chorus, and it stays in my head. But the
Yes.
way they sing, like I can feel them. It makes me want to sing. Because, you
Yes.
know, sometimes like when you're like, you know, like, oh, you know, you're kind of like this, and then,
Mhm.
but you're like, you just let it go, you know,
Oh,
just sing it, you know. And I really, really, I really, really like that, you know. And that's what I'm saying. I guess I want to get to that point. That's what I want people to feel and get out of when I sing. It's like, because I know it's two different things, but what I'm saying is, it's like, that's the feeling. Is I go there and and I'm just so in awe. But of course, we're singing to our God. You know, we're singing, and it's just, it's amazing, you know. And
mhm.
it's like, I don't know, like even my skin, like I get I get chills, you
Yes.
know.
Mhm.
It's so crazy, and the feeling, it's a peace, like a peace that I just can't explain. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
amazing. I
No,
want to feel that all the time.
no, yeah, absolutely. But I do feel like when you're singing a song that you've written and it's like a love song or it's like a balada or it's like something that you're so like immersed in it, I feel
Yes,
like people are going to be able to feel that. And I feel like people are going to be like in their feels. And if it's something that hits them, that it's going to be that. So I really
yes,
feel that. Hmm.
yes, yeah. And I get that, and I think if you don't take anything away from it, then I mean, I don't know. To me, I just feel like that's how you know that you did. And it's not even a, to me, it's not a job, it's something that I'm so blessed to be able to do. It's a blessing. Yeah, like I don't even see it like, oh, it's work, or like gotta go work, you know. To me, it's like, gosh, and even with my job, I love it. I mean, to me, it's like, oh, I gotta go to work. It's like I get to go to work, I
Right.
get to go up on stage too, I get to do everything that I'm doing. That he gives me, it gives me life, it gives me breath, it gives me everything he's given me, like it down to the last moment, you know. Something like, something will pass at the very end, you know what I'm trying to say. So it's like, I'm very grateful for all the little things, all the little things, of course the big things, but it's all the little things that really take me to another, you know.
Well, yeah, because all the little things lead to the big things.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. So what lessons have you learned in the music industry so far?
It's there's been a lot. There's even a lot of things that even so young, especially coming into this, how I mean, come on, it's very male dominated. It was I didn't know much going into it. Me and my best friend, she was my manager. She also played the guitar. She was with me for so many years. Um, I didn't realize how much I should have appreciated her more. And we had the conversation, and she just got burned out. She still performs with me and everything, but she's like, Marley, it's just I was so burned out. You know, we all kind of got to that point, you know, because it's a constant having to prove yourself. It's a constant. Um, it could be, it could be brutal. My dad did not want me in the music business, to be honest with you. My family was like, you know, but the thing with me is that I'm a very determined person, and I'm the type of person that, okay, oh, you don't want me to do it? Oh, okay, let me see what I can do. You know, that's just the way I am. You know,
Let me
oh, you
review.
told me I can't close the door. Oh, guess what? I'm gonna go close the door. You know, and I'm gonna do it. You know, as long as I can do it, I'm gonna do it. But that
Right.
was just my mentality, and I was a very headstrong person. And I've always, then again, growing up with, I was the only girl. I was a real tomboy, and I was like, don't let all the Maybelline fool you, okay? Because you know what I'm saying. I grew up kind of tough. You know, they would have me rotate their tires, and I mean, let me tell you what my other brother did, and it was just a really like seeing everything. I think that was actually put there for a reason, because we would go see my dad all the time, and just growing up in the music, you didn't see that many females, you know, at the time. And I knew that I had to have extra layers, especially if I was going on my own. We learned a lot. We probably fell a couple of times, I'm not going to lie, but we got back up, and then we learned, like, you weren't going to do that again, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So all the things that could happen, we went through, you know, because I was in there for a long time, you know, and then it got to the point where I was just doing that. I was playing, but I learned what not to do, and I also learned, even from my dad, that he, you know, he had been in the music for a long time. I learned also what not to do as well. Like and for him being in there so long, so it could happen to anybody. You know, no matter how many years you had, there's things that you just have to be aware of. And there's the scammers, there's the people who, there's envidia. These are things that are real. These are things that really are out there, and that um they don't want you to, if you're like the main, you know, okay, well, gosh, you know, that all of a sudden it's like you don't sound that good anymore. Oh, we're having technical difficulties, or you know what I'm saying, or like, oh, you're supposed to perform at this time. There's other females going on, and you're, you know, I've been through all that, you know, but I don't think that it's made me because just as much as there is good, there is bad.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, and so I've just learned that I take each situation, I pray about it, and I don't hold on to anything bad. I've never been that person. I don't hold any grudges. I don't. I always felt like I had to be the bigger person all the time. I'm not saying that I don't think anything wrong. What I'm trying to say is that I just try to go. I pray about it, and I just ask God, just put it in my heart. Father God, just give me the right words. Just let me, you know, take the high road. You know,
Yeah.
there's things that have been said. There's things, to me, I live my life. I go do what I'm going to do, and I do it with my heart. And that's all. That's all I can do. That's all I can ask. And to guide me, you know, because there
Yeah.
are people with not good intentions out there,
Oh, for sure.
especially if you're just starting. Yeah, and you don't have any guidance, or because a lot of the females that they had either their dad, or they had their husbands, or they had their brothers. It was a family thing, and I didn't have any of that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. So it was just me and my best friend. She was like my sister. And it's not anything towards my family or anything like that. It's just my dad was the main, you know, so he obviously they were busy with his career and so forth. And I was like, no, I gotta prove something. I need to prove it to myself. I wasn't really one to prove to anybody. It was more to me. I gotta
Yeah.
do this. I gotta make the right decisions. I gotta go through this tunnel, you know. And I think we did pretty good. I mean, we did a lot. I think my biggest problem was I wasn't real consistent. I
Uh,
wasn't consistent with it. I would do a lot, and then something would happen, and then I would have to stop, and for whatever reasons. And then so that's why I admire a lot of the females that they're out there and that they've done their thing and they're still doing their thing. Whether they're retired or not. I admire them. I really do, because for a woman, this is not an easy. You're a mom. You're all these different. You wear
yeah,
these different hats, and it's always harder, more challenging. Let me put it that way.
sure.
For a woman in the
Oh,
industry. So
it is.
kudos to all of them, to be honest with you.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, but no kudos to you too because you're still doing it, Ma. You're doing amazing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I
Of
really do.
of course. Lawrence says Marley is the very best person. She has a wonderful voice and all the talent in the world. She is truly gifted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who was that?
That was Lawrence Indio Casares.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That is so nice. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Aw, that's so sweet.
What is something people don't know about you?
Um, it's going to be totally off the record, but oh my gosh, I am a total Bigfoot fan, and I love to watch cryptid shows. I like to watch all that too. Like I'm a real huge Bigfoot. I love to watch Bigfoot. I love to watch all these hunting shows. I love to watch the fishing shows. I love hiking. I love being outdoors. And nobody would think that. They're like, what? I even have a Bigfoot. It's a Bigfoot. What is it? It's a oh, it's a blanket. See, my sister, she's telling me, she's like, it's
That
a
is
blanket. And they're
so
like,
random.
what? So I know it's super random. I told you I was gonna freak you out. So during my lunch break, I watch it, and they'll walk in and they're like, "What are you watching?" And I'm like, "Okay, hold on, be quiet, because this guy literally gonna see him in the woods. Like someone's throwing rocks and stones and stuff. So just hold up. I love that. I'm real into that. My brother Rene would watch that with me. Now my husband watches it with me.
So
And my dad loves that
do you
stuff.
believe there's an actual Sasquatch out there, a Sasquatch?
Yes, girl, there is. I know it. I'm gonna meet him someday.
Marley.
Super amazing. Like seriously, I think. And then they come in different sizes. Like there's yes, there's the 12 foot. There's a 7 foot one. There's like I'm seriously, like, I'm not even joking. And if you don't believe me, look what I'm gonna do right now. Yeah, look. You see this right here? That's Terror in the Woods. That's this guy telling his story. Like,
Oh
if you don't,
my God. They come
I
in
watch.
different sizes. Are they leprechauns? What are they? They come in different sizes. Marley.
I think I know. I'm so obsessed with them. It's crazy. I know. And my father, like, and I like to watch Shark Week. I love all that stuff. Like, nobody would think that. They think that I watch probably these.
I can understand Shark Week and stuff, but Sasquatches, huh, Marley?
I'm so obsessed with him.
So
Like,
have you seen that movie, Harry and the Hendersons?
okay, that one I haven't seen. I heard about it. No, but I haven't seen that
For
one.
somebody who loves
I've seen Willow Creek. I've seen all those. Yeah, like I've seen everything known to man about, except for the funny. That's a comedy, right?
yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Are you
I've seen
kidding?
all the.
No, well, then you're not a Sasquatch lover if you have not
I
seen
know.
Harry
Well,
and the
because I
Hendersons.
like this stuff where they actually. Oh my gosh! And this is probably one of the best ones, because like they really look so real. Like when they're doing like the real. I know. This is crazy. See, I told you I was gonna totally throw you off. I'm totally obsessed with
Oh my God,
Bigfoot.
I can't with you. You
Yes, I know. It's super funny.
okay? So
Yeah.
we're gonna play a little game of this or that. So
Okay.
you have to pick one or the other, one or the other. Okay, it's gonna be
Okay.
like a lightning round.
Okay.
Accordion or Baja Sexto? Which one hits your soul first?
Accordion.
Okay. George Strait Country or Ramon Ayala Accordion Classic? Which one sets the mood?
George Strait.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
If you could bring back one legendary Tejano concert for one night only, would it be Selena at the Houston Astrodome or Emilio in his prime?
Gosh, both of them are so amazing. And I never saw either one. I mean, I have to go with Selena.
Good
I
choice.
mean, gosh, yes,
No, I know.
they're both great though.
If you could only listen to one artist catalog for the next year, would it be Selena, Emilio, Bobby, Jay, Little Joe, or La Mafia?
Oh my God, La Mafia is I'm so obsessed with La Mafia. Like I'm not even joking. Like oh gosh, because I listen to his music like when I'm working because I listen to Miss Daigle in the morning. Like
Lauren
I have yes, Lauren Daigle. I listen to her and I listen to all these when I'm starting my day. And then I'll do that for a good like hour, like the first part of my day, because then everybody's like, "Gosh, you play the same songs every morning," and I do. But then, like, hit like 11 o'clock or something, it's La Mafia, honey. Like I'm listening to. I love. You know that I've never worked with them. I've never met him, and that is my wow. Like the
Wow.
guy looks the same. Like the guy doesn't even age. Like he
He
looks
does not age.
amazing.
He's like
I
Paul
want to
Rudd.
meet him. I would
He's
love
like
to meet
Paul
him.
Rudd. You know, Paul Rudd doesn't age either. So he's just like
No,
Paul Rudd.
he
I know.
looks the same. Paul Rudd is like the version, the Hano version of La Mafia guy.
I know. So,
Yes,
okay,
Oscar.
Sasquatches and Paul and La Mafia.
Yes, Sasquatch. Don't forget about Sasquatch. Okay, you better stop.
I'm gonna start memeing you like all kinds of stuff.
You better stop. I'm obsessed with it, girl. I'm telling you, one of these days I'm gonna get my footage of him and I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna put it on there. I'm like, look, this is for real. It's not AI. Like seriously. Like I feel like I've come close. Like I feel sometimes like I'm being watched.
Marlissa, you wait. I'm gonna start like memeing you all kinds of Sasquatch. Watch you. You're gonna be
It's
like, girl, at 3
yeah.
in the morning, you're gonna hear ding, ding.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And like the encounters, if you watch them, I'm like a YouTuber, like I watch all that stuff. It's so amazing. And then like they have the footage, but you know what? Why is it always so grainy? That's what I don't understand.
Because
Right?
they're not real.
He's there. They just need to have a better camera or something. Like, you can always tell, you know how you can tell it's real? Because like the one in the suit and the definition, like actual Sasquatch, because of the muscle, the mass. Like, it's amazing. Let me tell you, girl.
You're
He's out there.
I can't with you.
I know.
Okay, listen, back to the questions. Accordion or horn section?
Accordion, accordion or what? Horn section?
Horn section.
Well, I already picked accordion and the other. I love the horns. I love that sound. I think it's great. Yeah, horn
Horns.
section. Yeah.
Horns for me too, because I'm a salsera. I love salsa music.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm. Okay. One, if you could choose one dance floor anthem, would it be from Mas, Sing, or Intocable?
Oh, Intocable.
Mm, good one. Good one.
Yeah.
Intocable has them all, and they just got a star. So, I mean,
Yes, I know. I'm so proud of them. I think they're amazing. I performed with them a couple of times back in the day. Like I know Ricky and Renee. Um, well, because we used to perform with them. And then like they've played with my dad and so forth. And Ricky also admired my dad too. He would sit there on the side, I think, and he would watch him play, and my dad would have him go up and perform and stuff like that. So they're really down to earth. They're amazing. Like they really really are. They were great to work with, and I just very blessed that I was able to work with them back in the day. Yeah.
well,
So
you need to get them on my podcast, Marley.
I haven't talked to them in so long. They'll probably be like, "What, Marley who or Marley's?" And they'll
No,
be like,
they would know who you are. They would know who you are.
they're really nice guys. Yeah, it's congratulations to them. Wow, it's so amazing.
Yes.
They deserve it. They deserve it, hands down.
So TDK wants to know, are you familiar with Loca Pasión, the tribute band to La Mafia?
Okay, so my accordion player had told me about them, and he's like,
They're
"Wow,
really
you got
good.
to hear." Yes, I've heard and stuff. I was like, "Wow." To me, that's a major major. Wow, that's awesome.
Have you heard them though?
Like, yeah, no, I've heard of them. I'm not gonna. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I haven't heard them perform or anything, but I've heard a lot about them. I truly
No, yeah,
have.
Wichi, the singer's name Wichi, or he goes by Wichi, his nickname, but he's really, really good. They're a really good band.
Really, gosh, I can just imagine that. That's like, wow. I'm telling you, one of these days I do. That's on my bucket list. Like to actually meet him. I played with so many different artists. I've been there. I grew up. They're in the backyard. Amazing. My gosh, so amazing. And I mean, I'm so honored, to have met them and everything. But can you imagine? I've never crossed paths with them at all. I've never performed with them ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
He also wants to know, have you seen him live? Have you seen La Mafia live?
No, not even from far away. Not even from the nosebleed seats or anything. No, girl, nothing. Nothing for
We gotta
nothing.
make this happen. We gotta make this happen.
We need to make it happen.
Yes, we need to go to a concert together.
Yes. I'm not playing around. I'm being serious. Like,
Dressed as Sasquatches.
you're never gonna let me live that down, are you? I told you something I've never said on an interview before ever. Well, then again, I've never been asked that. So you're asking some really good questions, but
Girl,
like,
I have to be different.
yeah, well, you are
To be
very
different.
different, sis.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, Texas barbecue plate or classic fideo and homemade tortillas. What is feeding the studio session?
What was the first one?
Texas barbecue plate.
Oh, no, no, the tortillas and the fideo.
Yes, all day, all day. I could eat fideo all day. And conchitas, girl, all day.
Girl, yes, yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
Conchas.
It's like a Mexican Italian because I grew up a lot with I had a nonna, an Italian nonna growing
Ooh,
up, and so I had the authentic. She was from Sicily, but I had the authentic Italian growing up, and it was just so amazing. So anything close to that, and plus, I mean, I love the frijoles and all that stuff, but let me
mhm.
tell you, fideo, like you said, conchas, because it's
Yes,
so easy to make and it's so
yes,
good,
yes.
so
Mm,
good.
so,
Yeah,
so,
you get me hungry again.
yes. Okay, so country steel guitar cry or rock distortion riff. Which sound sneaks into your music more often?
The rock, what, hun?
Distortion riff. Which one sneaks into your music more often?
Or what was the first one?
Country.
Oh, country, probably country. I like
Yeah.
rock. I really do. Yeah, I can do. Like, it's weird. I listen to both. Like, girl, I can go 80s, but I also like the 80s country as well. I just like everything. Like
Yeah.
capirota, you know what I'm saying? I'm all capirota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you know is so funny. Justin Segovia said that same thing last night.
What did he say? He said
Copidotada.
capirota?
He did. He's like, "Do you know
Seriously?
what that is?" I said, "Yes," and I hate it. I said, "It's so disgusting." I go, "I don't like sogginess. I don't like soggy bread." I said,
Yeah.
"I understand what you're saying."
You better stop. That's so funny.
Okay, arena concert energy or backyard pachanga vibe? Where do you shine brightest?
What do I like better?
Yeah,
Gosh, I like both. Like, but I like the backyard, like the vibe. I just like the homey vibe, like oh
yeah,
my
with the
gosh.
family, you could get to mingle with
Yes.
everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Feel at home.
yeah, for sure. Cowboy hat or flat brim Tejano cap? What's the signature?
Oh, the cowboy. The cowboy hat. I like both, to be honest with you, but I just feel like I like the cowboy hat. There's just a feeling, There's just that
Yeah,
feeling. I
it makes
can't
you
tell you, girl.
happy. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I like that.
Last but not least, cumbia groove or ranchera power? Which rhythm feels more like home?
You said ranchera or the what? Like a cumbia?
Oh, cumbia.
Cumbia. Cumbia. I'm a real cumbiera. Is it like cumbiera? Like,
Yeah,
I love cumbia. It's like that. I think that is more my style. I can do anything, but I love to dance. Anything will, like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
gets
yeah.
me like,
Like, let's go.
let's go.
Let me put
You
on
know
my
what I'm saying?
Sasquatch suit and let's go.
Oh my God. This is so funny. Like, I don't know why this guy, like,
I'm gonna make you a Sasquatch skirt, and you're gonna wear it like out
I'm
of
gonna wear it.
fur, like out of Sasquatch fur.
You better stop. Oh my gosh, you're too funny. I swear, I knew you weren't gonna. Why do you think you're gonna react like that? But I'm so glad you did,
Right.
because you're gonna have to believe it. Because when I have the footage, honey, you're gonna freak out. You're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, she was so right."
Molly,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
see.
never gonna react that way.
You
But
better stop.
TDK wants to know where you are located.
They want to know where I'm located.
Yeah.
Like where I'm located, like where
Where
I
you
live,
yeah, where
like
you
what
live.
city?
Yeah.
Harlingen, Texas, the Rio Grande Valley.
She's in Harlingen, TDK.
Harlingen, Texas. Yeah, that's where I live.
I think he's
Uh,
wanting to know for La Mafia reasons because you've never seen La Mafia.
yes, I've never seen them, and that's on my bucket list. I am gonna
Yeah.
freak out because that's someone I will meet before I meet
Yeah.
Sasquatch. Obviously, you know what
Obviously.
I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, you better
You'll be like,
stop. I'll be like, wow, so happy to meet you. I'm gonna ask him seriously if I can take a picture with him, because I was like, nobody believes you, so I'm gonna have him like, I'm gonna take a picture with him, like, finally met you. But no, but yeah, no, but I would
go
love
back to your habitat.
to go back to that. Just stand right there. I'll be right back because I want everybody to see it live. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I know. You're so funny.
TDK says, I thought she was out of state. No, she's not out of state.
He
TDK,
thought I was out of state.
yes.
No.
I'm out of state. I'm out of state. Mercedes Renee is out of state. I'm in Kansas.
Hi, you're in
Marley's,
Kansas.
Marley's not.
You're
She's
in Kansas.
close to the pulga. He says you're close to the pulga.
To the Bulga.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, to the flea market, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and also the Sao Padre Island, Mexico. Everything's right here, girl. We have everything in our backyard.
Including the
Everything,
Sasquatch.
including Sasquatch. Hey, he's been seen here, girl. There was some footage here. Like, let me tell you, okay, there that he was here at one of the Rasakas. They saw him there, but I don't really believe it was a Rasaka here because that is a little like far fetched. But
Yes.
yeah, but that's what I saw the footage and I was like, I don't know. He was very hairy beast. He was very hairy.
Mm,
But let me tell you, he was a big guy. Like, I don't know if now that one I don't know if it was somebody in a suit, but
yeah.
it would have been pretty hot. They were fishing and then they go, "Hey, what's that?" And then they talk like super like 956 like,
Ah,
And yeah, he was like they literally we saw him like well, I didn't see him but on the video footage, they turned but like I told you it's always blurry. Telling you.
hmm.
I'm gonna get the clear shot.
Okay. Puro Pedo Talk Show says, hi, ladies. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh my God, this is too funny. So sing for us, Marley. Sing for me. Sing for us.
Sing. Oh
Can you
my
sing?
goodness.
Can you sing a little something for us and the Sasquatches out there?
Hey, you want me to make up a song of Sasquatch? I will.
Yes,
You
go
want
ahead.
it in
Yes.
Spanish?
Yes.
I'm so sure. Um, okay, well, I just finished eating, but let
No,
me see
you're
what
going to
I can.
sound beautiful. You're going to sound beautiful. You always do.
Okay, let me see. What can I sing?
Anything you want.
Um, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so my dad always made me sing this song. So I'm gonna sing it, okay?
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna sing a little bit of it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say it right here. Only because I don't want to mess up right now. Because I really wish you would have. I would have given you the music, but we're gonna have to do that next time.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, here it goes. Okay, let me lower a Sasquatch here. Okay. Tú eres la tristeza de mis ojos que lloran en silencio por tu amor. Me miro en el espejo y veo mi rostro, el tiempo que has sufrido por tu adiós. Obligo a que te olvide el pensamiento, pues siempre estoy pensando en el ayer. Prefiero estar dormida que despierta, de tanto que me duele que no estés. Como quisiera que tú vivieras, que tus ojitos jamás se hubieran cerrado nunca, y estar mirándonos, amor eterno, el inolvidable. Tarde o temprano estaré contigo para seguir amándonos.
You sound beautiful, Mama. You sound so good.
Thank you. Well, I just finished eating, but thank God I
No,
was afraid I was gonna burp or something. I'm just
no,
kidding.
you sounded really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you.
TDK wants to know, have you been on the Rock and Roll James show?
No, you know what? It's so weird that I mean, because I know who he is. I've always been a big fan of his, and I work where I work and stuff. They go and they do the radio show and stuff like that. There, they animate all the people and everything. And when I saw him, I was like, God, that's rock and roll James. Like, I'm a huge fan, and he knows my family, knows my dad and everything. Well, I was looking and looking, and then I came out of my office and I'm like, God, that's him. I said, oh, I don't, girl, I don't care. I said, I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you remember me? And he's just the most nicest person, like super down to earth. I went up to him and I'm like, hi. I said, are you Rock and Roll James? And he's like, yes. And I said, do you remember me? I said, I'm Marlisa Vela. I said, oh my God. And then so we took a picture together.
Oh,
And he was really like really sweet. He's like, hey, you got to come over here, and he even asked me like, he goes, hey, whenever I would like for you to do the show, talk about your dad, and so forth. And at the time, this is barely, it was like a couple of months back. It wasn't that even that long ago. But my brother did the show and everything. And I think my brother said, hey, I think we're going to go do the show because they're going to really promote his band, Whiskey D, is going to be performing there as well. For the October 17th as well. So
all right.
yeah. So my brother's like, hey, you might go with me, to I was like, wow, that would be an honor for me to do that. So hopefully to be on the show, that would be really amazing. So I think we might go closer to the time though. I think that's what he said, or sometime in September. Yeah.
Awesome. That's amazing. That's really
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
Pretty cool. So where can we find your music, Mama?
Spotify, any of the platforms, to be honest with you. It's well, I should actually be I need to talk to Rick about it with CHR, because I know that I'm going to be releasing my next single. So I'm really excited. But yeah, they can go on Spotify. All the music is there.
Awesome. And do you have any merchandise?
I have some, but like I'm going to get everything prepared for October.
Okay.
Because from there, yeah, we have some other stuff coming. So just really look out. I'm going to start doing TikTok. I'm going to start doing all the platforms and everything. I'm kind of a little behind on that because, like I said, it's taking me a little bit of time. But I can't wait. Like I have people who are really, really helping me, my friends, and that are really wanting to really help push me to that other level. Because I'm telling you, I'm not a tech savvy person at all. Like I am so like I'm pen and paper. I'm old school, and so to get into this new technology, I couldn't even get with you. I couldn't even talk to you for Pete's sake. So I'm
I'm
like,
pen and
oh
paper
no.
too, babe. I'm pen and
Yeah.
paper too. So I
Yes. Even at work, that's the way I am. I'm pen and paper. And they were like, Marley, get with the program. Like but that's just, and you know what? Let me tell you something about that, girl, because, okay, let me tell you. So what it is too, it's really, really great and amazing because a lot of the times everything has gone down.
right.
So my pen and paper, you know what I'm saying, is lasting. It's there and
I'm
it's all
very,
there.
I'm very pen and paper. Like, look, girl. Like, I'm very like
I
I have
love that.
everything written down. Like, I'm so old school.
Yes,
Um,
me too. I love that. You see, we're sisters.
yeah. See, that's why we gel so well. That's why
We,
we gel
yes,
so well. Yes,
yes, that's
I love
awesome.
it. Yes. So, what would you like to tell our fans and your listeners the last message?
Um, First of all, I like to thank everyone who tuned in, and I just want to thank you for the opportunity. And honestly, just to get to know me, get to know my music, and I, if you can support, that would be so amazing because I do have a lot of stuff that I'm working on behind the scenes. Um, And I don't like to say much. I rather show what I'm going to be doing because it's very different from before. So just really, really keep an eye out. And because there's some really cool things that I just feel like I need to just release, things that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I know it's probably a later time in my life, but I think that's the best time because I feel like all that has prepared me for what I'm going to be doing. And like I said, through God's guidance, um, with Him by my side, there's nothing I can't do, and it's whatever, like I said, He's still writing my story. And I'm excited, and I just want to meet more people. I want to touch more people with my music, to meet more people, and just like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's so contagious, doing good things for others, and just being around positive people, because I feel like we really do need that right now. We really, really do. Um, and I just feel like He's got something planned for me, and I don't know what it is. And of course, you never question it. I'm not going to question anything. I'm just going to go with what He puts in my heart to do. So that's basically what I want to leave everyone.
And
Yeah.
I'm so forever proud of you. And I just know that the sky is the limit for you and that God has his hands on you and everything that you're doing. And I am so elated and proud and just, I know we're going to keep in contact like we do. And I
Yes.
just am just so proud of that, the journey that you're on and everything that you're doing. And I'm just, I don't know, in awe of you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I love you, sis, so, so much. I really, really do.
Me
And
too.
you're welcome here anytime, anytime.
Thank you so much. And same here. We need to meet sometime soon. And
Yes,
I know. And I'm excited. I'm going to hold you up to like La Mafia sometime. I don't know if you hear or
yes,
anything. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yes, yes.
yeah, but yes, and just having you in my life is such a blessing, and I just thank you again for letting me be a part of the show, and to all your amazing listeners, and thank you for taking the time out to ask the questions and to support, and of course your show. I'm so proud of you, girl. Like
Thank you.
seriously, both of you. I'm sorry that I didn't get to meet her, but I'm excited. Like I said, maybe the next time around, but
Yeah,
I mean, we need to stay in touch, and I'm here for
absolutely.
whatever you need. Yes.
Thank you, Ma. And
You're
we'll
welcome.
keep in contact for sure. I love you so, so, so much. And thank you
Love
again
you
for
too.
being a part of
Thank
this.
you. Thank you so much.
Love you, sis.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so, so much for being a part of this amazing interview. Marley is such an amazing gem. I love her so, so much. Thank you to Alcantara Music for being our sponsor and for believing in our vision. Know that God is walking with you every step of the way. And if you feel like you don't hear Him in your prayers, if you don't feel like you hear Him in your journey, just make sure you are taking the time to listen, sit still, and just listen to His vision, listen to His voice. And yeah, we love you oh so much. Remember, our show is now only Monday and Tuesday. So you guys have an amazing week. You guys have an amazing weekend. Please be safe. We love you oh so much. Almisa will be with us on Monday, and we will see you